Hi, how are you? And welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today in this video, we're going to see how we can create arrays in JavaScript. Also, we're going to see what is Array.of method in JavaScript and Array.from method in JavaScript. So let's get started with the topic. So in line number 128, you can see that I have created array and I have created the array like this one. We have written arr1, then equal to sign, and then we have written new and array keywords, and then we have passed these items 1, 2, and 3 over here, right? So we are making the string array with this method, right? And then after that we have console log this array, and then we have calculated its length also, right? So here we know that the length is 3, right? Since we have 3 items in our string array, so the length is 3, right? Similarly, we have created a number array and the items are 40 and 80. We have console log this array as well, and then we have printed its length as well, right? So here the length will be 2. Now I'll quickly open my terminal and I'll show you the results. So here you can see that 1, 2 and 3. This array we get and the length is 3. Similarly, we'll get the number array 40, 80 and the length is 2, right? But if I'll just pass one item in this array, right? So we'll see whether we'll get our results correctly or not, right? So here you can see that I have just passed one item in this string array, and here we have just passed one number in this number array as the 40, right? And we know that in both the cases the length will be 1, right? So we'll now run this file again, and here you can see that in the case of string array, right, I am getting my length this as 1. This length I am getting correctly, right? But in case of number arrays, I am getting the length as 40. Reason being because this will create an array of 40 empty items, right? So for this reason only, we will be using the Array.of method and Array.from method in JavaScript, right? So next, I'm going to explain you about Array.of method and Array.from method in JavaScript. First of all, I'll clear my terminal, and now I'm going to consider this code to explain you what is Array.of method in JavaScript, right? So how you can create an array in JavaScript with the help of this Array.of method. So you'll just write const arr, this is your array name, and then you're going to write equal to, and then you're going to write this method array.of, and you're going to pass the array items, right? Since we are making this the number array, so we have just passed 40 over here, right? Then we have console log this array, and then after that we have calculated its length. Similarly, for string array, we have passed these numbers, these items in an array like as 1, 2 and 3. Then we have console log this and we have calculated its length. So let's see whether we'll get an array in our terminal or not, right? Now I'll run this file, and here you can see that I get my results correctly in my terminal, right? So the array is 40 and I'm getting the length as 1, and in the string array I'm getting this 1, 2, 3 array, right? And the length of this array is 3, right? I'll pass one more, or I'll write this 3 items I have passed in this number array, and now I'm going to run my file again. And here you can see that this is my array 40, 80 and 120, right? And the length is now 3, right? So in this way you can create your a number array and a string array with this Array.of method in JavaScript. Now what is Array.from method, right? So we're going to see that thing as well. First of all I'll comment out this now, and I'm going to consider this code, and I'm going to explain you about this Array.from method in JavaScript. So when you are creating an array from Array.of method in JavaScript, let's say you have this number array and you want that each and every item in this array is multiplied with 2, right? So you will going to use this Array.from method, right? Because when you will create your array with Array.from method, you have the option to do an additional operation on this array, right? So you're going to write just this arr5, your array name, whatever will be your array name, you can write your array name over here. You're going to write this equal to sign, and then you're going to write Array.from method, and within these brackets, first you're going to pass your array, and then after that whatever operation you'll require, you can write that in this function, basically this callback function, right? And so here you can see that as the parameter we have passed these arrays. It will basically these parameter values are your this array items, right? These 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. And here you'll observe that this callback function is basically your arrow function, right? So whatever value you will get from this array, and when you will multiply this with the 2, so the returned array you will get is like 2 4 6 8 10 12 14 16 18 and 20, right? So when you will console log this, you will get that array, and the length of that array remains the same because we are not either adding or deleting any items in this array. We are just multiplying it with the number as 2. Each and every item we are multiplying with the number 2, right? So the array length will remain the same as 10. So since we can see that we have 10 items in this array, so the array length will be 10 only, right? Similarly, if you'll create the string array with this Array.from method, so you can create like this. You're going to write Array.from, and then you're going to pass this as the array 1 2 and 3. When you will console log this, and then when you're going to calculate its length, so it will going to print this array 1 2 and 3, and the length will be 3, right? So I'll quickly open my terminal and I'm going to show you the results, right? So here you can see that I'm getting this array as 2 4 6 8 10 12 14 16 18 20, and the length is 10, right? So here you can see that it works fine. And for this string array, you can see that we are getting the string array in our terminal as well with the help of this Array.from method, right? So I hope guys that you have liked this video, and guys, if you are new on this channel, so I request you to kindly please subscribe it so that you can get the latest update from this channel, and also you can able to watch more videos like this. So thank you, that's all for this video, and I'll hope to meet you soon in the next video. Thanks for now.